So now you know.
That was awkward. Okay, so today we are going to watch 10 things not to do in India. Before this, I didn't even know there is something you can do in India, but anyway, let's just watch.
When you say culture shock, chaos, and scams, the first thing you might think of is India.
Is that the first thing that came in your mind when you think of India?
But the country is also home to some of the friendliest people in the world, killer street food, and stunning monuments. There's so much to unpack when it comes to India, but before you go, you're going to need to know a couple of things. Here are 11 things not to do in India.
Wait a second. The title says 10 things not to do in India. But in the video, he's saying 11 things not to do in India. Now, who is scamming?
Number 1. Taxi scams. This is probably the first thing that you'll run into while in India. And the way it works is you land at the airport, hop in a cab, and tell him your destination. At which point he tells you that the place you're going to is closed, relocated, or, and I swear I'm not making this up, one time a taxi driver told me that my hotel had burned down. And of course all of this is done to get you to go to a different hotel or a different place in which the driver will get a small percentage of whatever you buy there. Basically a finder's fee. The easiest way to avoid this is just to use Uber. That way you know you're getting the best price and the safest ride.
Well, I'm sorry to burst your bubbles, but it happens to Indians as well, okay? Even if I travel to a different state, random taxi drivers just hop up and try to ask our hotel location. You know, they even try to convince us that the hotel we are going into is not good at all. And then they start offering us to stay in a hotel they prefer and think that we will cancel our registration, because why not? Fuck that hotel, fuck the registration. I'm going with this random taxi driver that I just met because I can feel some instant fake taxi porn vibes with him. So yeah, I can totally trust him. He will be surely helpful in my journey. Let me give you a simple advice here, okay? Juice, straw, chicken, KFC.
Hotel, Trivago.
Number 2. Pick a hand. Now this is a common misconception, and many people will tell you not to use your left hand while in India to do almost anything. Now this is actually only partly true. A better way of putting it is not to use both hands for everything. That's because most Indians don't use tissues or toilet paper in the bathroom. And well, you get the idea.
Wait, no, I didn't get the idea. Well, we use soap afterwards. You know that, right?
Now as a foreigner, that may not matter when you're visiting. If you want to be culturally correct, just pick one hand and use that. For example, if you're right-handed, only use your right hand to pick up food. Or if you're left-handed, only use your left hand to pick up food. There are thousands of left-handed people in India, so I always find it funny when people say don't use your left hand.
Okay, so he's saying that you should use only one hand while eating. Do you know how hard it is to break a chapati without using both of your hands? So I would like to declare this as a misconception. And wait, let's just read the title again. 10 things not to do in India. You could have included a lot of things, like don't hitchhike with random strangers, or don't tell random strangers where you are living or your location. But instead of all this, he go for don't use both hands while eating, okay? Remember this, whenever you go to India, just use one hand. Maybe a stranger will kill you while hitchhiking, but yeah, remember this. If you ever get a chance to go to the Indian heaven, just don't use both hands there, okay? And things will be fine.
Number 3. Don't drink the water.
Yep, don't drink the water. That's actually true. Indians actually inject a Western poison in their water. Just a little drop of Indian water and you will die. Instant death. You won't even get a chance to say goodbye to your family. Just one drop of water and instant death. Even if you put a single drop of Indian water in your eye, you will lose your eye. Your eye will go missing, okay? Indian water actually creates a portal to different galaxies. Your eye must be orbiting around a different planet right now. So yeah. Beware of water. Seriously, you have to put this on third. Don't drink water. Anyway, instant death.
Number 4. Don't disrespect the cow. The cow is sacred in Hinduism, and millions of Hindus worship the cow as a goddess. Therefore, the cow is considered a sacred animal, as it provides them life by continuously providing milk. Because of that, beef is not incorporated into the Indian diet at all. And if a cow walks into the middle of the street and blocks all of the traffic, no one will touch it. They'll either wait for it to move or politely try and move around it. It's actually kind of hilarious to watch. So if you see one, and you likely will, try and be as respectful as possible.
Okay, finally, This one is actually true. Respect cows in India. But again, wait. Respect the cow means don't mess with the cows, okay? If you see a cow in front of you, just pass by. That's it. That's the respect. Now I can't believe a random foreigner just roaming around in India and he sees a cow and he's like, fuck that cow. And then he gives the cow a side punch. That's disrespect, okay? And I can't believe they do that. Or do they?
Number 5. Count your change. Now this may seem obvious to some of you, but I've run into my fair share of travelers who have a problem with this. And that's since they assume it's a government-run organization, they'll automatically be given back the right amount of change. Which is definitely not true in India. For example, when I was visiting Humayun's tomb, which is one of the main attractions in Delhi, the ticket office gave me back 100 less rupees than I should have gotten. And when I noticed and went back to tell them, they didn't even look twice and just gave me another 100 rupees. They didn't even care that I caught them lying. It was just business as usual for them.
Okay, I don't know about this, but in India, everyone counts change, okay? No matter what they shop for or anything, there is no problem being double sure. I don't know if foreigners don't do that, but then again, you can't trust anyone with your money. Not just in India, anywhere in this world. You can't trust anyone with your money. So I guess it was your fault in this situation, as an Indian perspective.
Number 6. Don't be polite. Given that India is a country home to almost...
Wait, what do you mean by don't be polite? Oh, it's not to do in India. So it means be polite in India. Fuck, that's confusing. But wait, previous one was don't disrespect cows.
Given that India is a country home to almost 1.3 billion people, personal space doesn't really exist there. And so because of that, you'll find yourself getting pushed around in crowds. Don't take it as an insult or aggressive behavior. It's just their way of doing things.
No, it's not just a way of doing things. It's just a way a crowd works. Have you ever been in a concert? You sometimes get pushed. It's not like we enjoy pushing people around.
Number 7. Don't talk politics. India is one of the most diverse countries in the world, with over 720 different dialects. With so many different cultural nuances, languages, and ideologies, politics can be a tricky subject in India, and you'll find that people will become very animated if you bring it up. In the interest of not offending anyone, I'd recommend maybe toning back the political talk. Even more so when it comes to religion.
Okay, see, I can't understand this again. You came to India to enjoy the variety of cultures, enjoy the food, and make your YouTube channel. We all know that, don't lie. But then comes this dude who's going around and asking random people about their views on politics. This is all of India for him, pushing random people around. But still, you know, this is still like our second favorite hobby to do, pushing random people around. First is of course bitching about Pakistan. Fuck, I forgot. No politics. No politics.
Number 8. Proper greetings. Now I can say without a doubt that when you go to India, you will meet someone there. And it's important to properly know how to greet them. Generally, instead of shaking hands, people place their hands together flat against their chest and say namaste.
Okay, wait. I have never, ever in my entire life in India have ever encountered a person doing namaste. Except for the pandits, they do that. We have hands, okay? And we can do handshake. Haven't you seen Modi ji?
Bruh, look at this dude. Wait till you see the... No.
Number 9. Don't point with your feet. In Indian culture, the
Okay, at this point, I think he's just making stuff up.
foot is the lowest part of the body, both literally and symbolically. That means that using your foot to point to anything is considered rude and disrespectful.
Yeah.
And even though you probably won't run into that situation when you're traveling, it's still important to know.
Wait, does that mean you use your feet to point at things? That's so weird. Hey, look at that thing. Yep, that one. Let me show you. Yep, that thing. That's my favorite food, okay? First world problems. I'm not trying to be rude, okay? It just, you have 10 fingers. How many things you point at the same fucking time? But it's okay, I will remember this. I will never point using my feet again. Thank you for the advice.
Number 10. Avoid revealing clothing. In 2016, India's Culture and Tourism Minister said that female tourists visiting the country should not wear skirts or other revealing clothes in order to ensure their safety. Now, of course, because he's the tourism minister, his comments are going to be more conservative. But given the relationship between men and women in India, foreign women traveling there should leave their revealing outfits at home in order to not attract unwanted attention.
Yep, that was fine. That was the first thing I don't have any comeback for, so good job. Oh, that was the last one. It's okay. Okay, so that's it for the video. Hope you enjoyed. Just scroll down a little bit. Just scroll down. You will find a subscribe button. Please subscribe and also leave a like if you enjoyed my video. And thank you for watching. Instant Death.